Okay, back showing you kind of my painting process that I have making my jigs, and some people was wondering where I got these heads at and what I did. This is a Gamakatsu 604, the jig hook, and man, this is probably some of the better hooks I've ever used. They're not going to bend out on you. It's a little bit heavier wire. It's a quality hook. Some of the reasons I think I'm making a more quality jig a lot of times than what I can buy, or that I can find anyway. And so finding the head that I want, a lot of times it's hard to find exactly what I want as far as a hair jig. And then also I make a lot of my own underspins and things like that also. So finding exactly what I want there. I have to do a little modification on my molds, and that's exactly what I've done here. In this case, the ones you see me painting up, that came out of these, I'll get it right here in a second, came out of these two. And I just use I use this JB Weld high temp RTV sealant. That's the only one I found that can stand the lead temperatures and stay in the mold. And you can actually dig it out if you get a little too much in there or whatever. You can dig it out. But at any rate, like I've modified both of these molds, one of them to make the heads that you see here, and without the lead on the end of the shank. Of course, you can see where I've made that. And then these here, I'm making underspins with, and then I've got it dremelled out where I can put a screw lock in there and put screw locks on instead of the lead keeper that's on there that really tears up the Kitex, but just something I do. But as you can see, the paint job that I've got on there, these two jigs here, you can see the paint's a little thicker on those. Looks a little not as defined on the head as the others. And the reason that is I didn't put this paint, I didn't put any air into that paint. I just shook it and dipped them down in there. It puts a thicker coating on there. If you want a nice thin coating that gives you the detail of the head that you're using, then you've got to put some air in that powder coat and get it fluffed up. And when you heat it up, you can dip it down in there and a real thin coat will form on there. But I was just showing you basically what I do. I've got these about ready to tie up now. And another thing that I found over the years of doing this, I always take my eyes and I would take super glue, put them on there, and then I heard about people using this, hard as nails, Sally Hansen, hard as nails. Heard about people using it, and so I started using it in conjunction with the super glue, and later found out through trial and error, really the super glue, of course it's going to hold it, but it's a step that I found not necessary now. My eyes stay on great. I place them on there, but the hard as nails on there, and we're good to go. All right.